everybody. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. I got good news for you. Real good news. This is what I got for you. For quite a long time now, people have been lamenting, people have been complaining here in Italy because of the current government. But it has turned around to become a good news. Yes, it is really a good news. Matteo Salvini now helping immigrants. Matteo Salvini is now helping immigrants. This secret may not be known to everybody. He just started manifesting. Some good things have started coming out of Matteo Salvini's government. And it is really good to hear that Matteo Salvini is now helping immigrants. First, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of watching this YouTube channel, please quickly press the like button and also go to the subscribe button. Click and subscribe so that at any time we go live, you can also receive alert to give your comments and at the same time make your contributions. This is News Republic. News Republic. The good news is for those that are living in Italy and those that are yet to come to Italy. Matteo Salvini have now chosen to help immigrants instead of deterring immigrants. He is now helping immigrants. It's a real good news. First, who is Matteo Salvini? Many have been hearing the name Matteo Salvini. Matteo Salvini. It's Matteo Salvini everywhere. In Italy, even in Europe, it has become a common name to everybody. And who is this Matteo Salvini? First, we have to understand how the Italian government is being constituted currently. Matteo Salvini is a deputy prime minister in Italy. We have two deputy prime ministers in Italy. Matteo Salvini is one of these two. First, I will try to make it clear that the present prime minister is Giuseppe Conte. That is the present prime minister. He is the prime minister with two deputies. These two deputies, one among them again is Matteo Salvini, and the other one is the Luigi Di Maio, who is the other deputy prime ministers. That is to say, we have two deputy prime ministers. Two deputy prime ministers. These two deputy prime ministers were the people elected by the electorate. They were the people elected by the people of Italy. And those migrants that are qualified to vote, like those holding the tempo indeterminato, otherwise in English, like the European green card being issued by Italy, which is called the illimitata. Those are the people, including the Italians, and those migrants who have become the Italians. Those are the people that were eligible to vote. And these two persons were voted to power, Matteo Salvini and Luigi Di Maio. Unfortunately, none of them was able to meet up with the the scores that was required to become the prime minister automatically. What then happened was that a coalition was entered. They entered a coalition. The coalition was entered between M. Kwestele and the League. The leader of the M. Kwestele is Luigi Di Maio, who had the highest scores in the election, during the election, while he was seconded by Matteo Salvini, who is the leader of the League. Eventually, these two parties came together to form a coalition wherein they agreed that a neutral person will be nominated by both leading parties, the M. Kwestele and the League, whereby Giuseppe Conte was being nominated as the prime minister. And these two people, Luigi Di Maio and Matteo Salvini, became the automatic deputy prime ministers. They did not end up there. Luigi Di Maio is holding two offices. Luigi Di Maio is a deputy prime minister of Italy presently, and he is also holding another ministerial office. He is also the Minister for Labor, Minister for Economic Development, and Minister for Social Services. While Matteo Salvini, also as a Deputy Prime Minister, is holding another portfolio as the Minister of Tenor. Now, why the name Matteo Salvini in every lip? Matteo Salvini, he is the one in charge of the ministry that takes charge of the documentation of migrants, that takes charge of the security of the country. This is Matteo Salvini. While Luigi Di Maio, as another deputy prime minister, also holding the position as a minister in the Italian government, is also in charge of labor, employment, works, social services, like the payment of social services in Italy. So, Matteo Salvini have been seen as a name that threatens migrants in Italy. But the good news is that Matteo Salvini has decided, his decision has become a kind of decision that is now helping migrants. It's now helping migrants. Matteo Salvini is now helping migrants. That is the good news. It's now helping migrants. Now, open your ears and listen carefully. Luigi Di Maio, the other prime minister and the minister of economic development, labor and social services, like I said, during his manifesto, he made it clear to Italians and the foreigners living in Italy that he was about the well-being of humans in Italy, how those that are not working, how they can get job, and not only that, those that are unemployed, how they can be supported. They can be supported financially in order for them to live, to have a good living. That is the promise of Luigi Di Maio. And since the beginning of their government, from on the 1st of June 2018, Luigi Di Maio have really tried to, accomplish his promises. He brought a program which is called Reddito di Cittadinanza in Italy. And presently, those that are qualified, who are 10 years, those that have green card, which is the illimitata, tempo indeterminato. They have a lot of people have benefited from it. They now receive monthly allowances. It is not like before, whereby there was no help. Now there is help. There is help, and it is coming from Luigi Di Maio. Kudos to Luigi Di Maio, the Deputy Prime Minister, and at the same time the Minister of Economic Development, Labour and Social Services. They have really done well in trying to assist many foreigners by including foreigners into these programs. I've come across many foreigners in Italy who are now benefiting from this program. Kudos to him. It is a good thing, and I know a lot of people are praying for him, though many people doesn't know who is presently making this help. They say Matteo Salvini, but it is, thank God we have this platform whereby we are going to be clarifying things. The financial support you are receiving in Italy today is not from Matteo Salvini, it's from Luigi Di Maio. Luigi Di Maio is the one that is giving this help, reddito di cittadinanza, which they are paying you as a foreigner. If you are benefiting from it, please every time try to go on your knee, pray for Luigi Di Maio. He's the one that is doing this, not Matteo Salvini. In the past, Matteo Salvini came with very hot body. I want to deport migrants. I will deport migrants. I will deport migrants. And this became a very, very terrifying thing to migrants. A lot of migrants were afraid. A lot were not, they were not okay with this move. But today, Matteo Salvini has changed his mind. All his moves have turned to a benefit to migrants. How is Matteo Salvini? Many of you may be asking, how is Matteo Salvini? How is he? How has he? Have he started helping migrants? He have started helping migrants. He have changed the life of many within this short time. From on the 1st of June 2018 till this time, Matteo Salvini have changed the life of a lot of migrants in Italy. In Italy, he was the one that came knocking. He came knocking on the door of those people that were sleeping, those people that traveled to Europe, that have been sleeping for the last 20 years, the last 25 years, the last 30 years. They have been sleeping. They have been sleeping, that they felt that there is light. Not until Matteo Salvini came and he said, wake up. He started knocking the door. Wake up. Wake up. This is not your country. You are a foreigner here. You came here for a purpose. He is waking a lot. He has wakened a lot of people from their slumber today. The first good thing Matteo Salvini have done in the past days was that he was able to block some ship, rescue ship on the offshore, that they should not anchor, they should not come into Italy, that they are not allowed to land in Lampedusa in Italy. By keeping them away, some good countries, for example, like Ireland, Luxembourg, Belgium, Sweden, Germany, they came in to rescue those people and they took those people away. They shared these migrants. They shared these migrants. And you may not know, somebody that is taken out of this water to these countries I have mentioned, those are very, very lucky migrants. Those are very, very lucky migrants. Salvini have helped them, have driven them into their opportunity in life. They have a good start in Europe. They have a good start in Europe. If Salvini is saying, Matteo Salvini is saying that he doesn't want migrants here in Italy, he have not come to harm you. He has not come to disturb you. What has he come to do? He has come to wake you up. Like I said, those people that came into this country for 20 years, 30 years, you have been here. Your pride is only I have stayed here 20 years. Your pride is that you have stayed for 25 years. Your pride is that you have stayed for 30 years. With nothing to write home about. With nothing to write home about. You have no child. You have no achievement. But you are here. I'm in Italy. I'm in Italy. I'm in Italy. Is Italy your country? Is Italy your country? You have been here, no job, no achievement, but yet you are proud that you are here sleeping without job for 20 years, without job for 25 years. If Matteo Salvini happened to sensitize you, happened to bring sanity, that is what am I saying? Salvini is saying receive sense. Salvini is telling migrants, say receive sense, receive sense, receive sense for your head. That is what Salvini is saying. Salvini, with the coming of Salvini, many people who have stayed here, who are documented migrants for many years that we are qualified for European green card, which is called illimitata, tempo indeterminato. With the coming into government, with Salvini's coming into government, they woke up, they started fighting for their green card. Some of them were able to acquire their green card within the short time, and the green card qualifies them to go to another European country, to go and stay automatically. But with the comfort immigrants had in the past, the comfort they had in the absolute poverty, they refused to move. Not until Salvini came. Salvini came and he woke people up. A lot of people have gotten their unlimited permit in Europe, here in Italy, because of the way Salvini have pushed them. He pushed them into their luck. He pushed them into their luck. A lot of them have gone to do amendment in other countries because, and the 1 year, some of them who have spent this short time which Salvini came in are regretting the 25 years or 30 years which they have spent in Italy. They were able to recover. They are able to recover more than the 30 years they have spent in Italy. Why Salvini? Why Salvini everywhere? Why Salvini everywhere? Salvini have come to make sure that we wake up, that many people wake up from their slumber. They have come to make sure that many people wake up to remember what brought them from their country. If Salvini is saying that he doesn't want migrants in this country, he is not saying that he doesn't want all the immigrants. There are some migrants that are accepted in Italy. They are documented. They are accepted into this country. There's no place he can push those ones to. But you that is not accepted, why Salvini? Salvini, don't you know it is error to sit in Italy, waste all the time of your life, undocumented? Whereas, if you were to be in another country, those Scandinavian countries, like Germany, like France, Austria, Luxembourg, Ireland, Finland, Sweden, Belgium, to mention a few, don't you know within a short time, you will recover? So Salvini have come to really knock your door, that you should wake up. You stayed here in Italy for many years, 25 years, 30 years, no achievement. You cannot go to you cannot come back, you remain undocumented, there's no job for you to do. Even for men, there is no job in the country. Is it happiness that we are here in Italy? Is it happiness that most of the immigrants are in the land of Italy? What is there for someone to do? Is it begging? Is it a prestige for somebody who traveled abroad to become a beggar? That you live in a country whereby there's no prospect for you. Before Salvini came to government, there was no job in Italy. There was no job. There are no jobs for people in Italy. It's not Salvini that came up to take job from people. There is no job. No arrangement was made for foreigners in Italy. So Salvini came up and said there is no job for you here, and there's no way for you to survive without committing crimes. That the only way to survive here in Italy is to commit crimes. And Salvini is now helping migrants. He's now waking migrants from their illusion that you should not rely on crimes. You should not rely on empty life, fake visions. You were coming from your country. You had the plan that I get to Europe, I am going to live a good life. I want to make good life. I want to change my family, and I want to also build my family. Now, there is something that is called scale of preference. What is scale of preference? What matters most comes first. What matters most, what is most important comes first. And what is most important? Yourself first. Now you came here, you use yourself there's nothing to do. You will be involved in crimes. You go to prisons. Your life is being scattered. You become an ex-convict. You cannot even contest for a counselor when you go back home, even when you make some little money. And now Salvini is coming out to say you are an important person, that you shouldn't be an ex-convict. In order for you to be useful to your family, to your community, to your ward, to your local government, to your state, to your country, and to humanity. So he's waking you that there are some other places whereby you can work and make money. He is also telling you, as a woman, that you don't need to defy yourself, destroy yourself, because there's no job for here. There's no job for you here in Italy. As a woman, the only thing you can do, 98% of the women will know what they do here in Italy is prostitution. Prostitution is not a way of life. Salvini is telling you that there is another place you can still live a good life. And really, when you go there, you will live a good life. So Salvini has helped many migrants and is helping many migrants. Also, the insecurity that was almost coming up in most of the communities. If you go to most of the communities, many undocumented migrants who doesn't even know their left from their right, they want to come here and do secret courts. They want to give problem to other migrants, provided you are black. Then they think you are the same. Even when something is happening, you call the police. Police will be asking you, who are you? Are you regular? Are you documented? Because they feel that all are riffraffs. So Salvini is saying he doesn't want all. Salvini have helped you. He wants to build your life. He wants you to achieve that which you want. You should not be sleeping, because when you stay in darkness, then you feel there is light, and you'll be saying all place not the same. All place not the same for Europe. My guy, all place not be the same for Europe. There's no arrangement for migrants here in Italy. There is no arrangement for your betterness here in Italy. There is no prospect for children here in Italy. Salvini is waking migrants up in order for us to look forward, because it is just a stone throw. Those people that Salvini have helped by blocking those ships on the water that they will not land in Italy, those people, Salvini have helped them, and they have helped their families. They will never stay in Germany, Luxembourg, France, Sweden, Finland for 30 years. They will not have a child. They will never stay in those countries and be thinking of how to do prostitution. They will not be staying in all those countries and be thinking of how to be involved in crimes as a man, because they will be fully integrated. They will be given good jobs. They will not suffer for job. So Salvini is helping us. Salvini is waking us up. And let me quickly tell you something. For those of us who didn't understand, more informations will be coming in via this channel, the News Republic. to you about what is going on and what should there be anything that the information is supposed to be passed. We will do that. We will do that because some few days back there was a speculation that Salvini has been voted from power. Is not in power again. Is not in power again. It's the same people who have spent 30 years that doesn't understand the language. They didn't understand what they were talking. They didn't understand. Instead, they were passing fake speculations. And unfortunately for them, while this rumor was going on, Salvini traveled to Napoli region, the Campania region, on the 15th of this month. After the rumor, he went there on an official visit. How can somebody who has been voted from power, how can he still be visiting officially? So we need more informations, and we really need to get close to informations to know what to do at the right time. So at this time, the good news is Salvini is helping migrants because the place is not okay for migrants. Thank you. Quickly subscribe to this channel. We are going to discuss more things with time, and in order for you to get alert, quickly subscribe to this channel so that you can make your contributions. We are going to be making programs whereby there will be contributions from people who know more about any topic that we are going to be discussing. Thank you.